Okay, so around a year ago, I started getting some random aching. It wasn't enough to need to take any paracetamol or ibuprofen. Yeah, just like a throbby little ache here. I put it down to sharing a single bed, so I would always be sleeping on this. Started off using one of these. It's quite tight to get on. So I put it on, slide it up, and it would keep everything from moving inside, just from any movement like this, any jolts, anything like that. It hadn't caused any injury to it. There was no real reason that it should be hurting. But as time went on, the pain became worse. I got the new bed, I got the double bed, but the situation didn't go away. Now what I did notice, I didn't link anything at the time, but a few weeks ago I went through quite a lot of stress, and I went and walked for about 6 hours. Whilst I was walking, I was holding my arm because here was really hurting, more so than it had before. But what I had to do in the end, what did I use? I think it was a scarf or something, I can't remember, and I tied it around, I wrapped it around as tight as I could. It gave a tiny bit of help with it moving because I was walking, but didn't really ease the pain or anything like that. I think 4 o'clock in the morning, the pain had become so unbearable. Kevin called an ambulance. I thought it was my heart because the pain I was experiencing here had started radiating more over here. The paramedics came, they did a ECG. So I got my results back, it had come back abnormal, and to go to A&E. The ECG came back perfectly normal, so that was all a little bit bizarre. He referred me to a physiotherapist who is going to show me the correct exercises for whatever's wrong. He said, don't take it. I said, will ibuprofen help with this? He said, no, don't take ibuprofen. Get some ibuprofen gel. So this is what I got, £8 in the pharmacy behind the counter, the strongest one that they can do, I believe, maximum strength. For whatever my condition is, it didn't do anything for me. The first time I used it, I don't know if it was a mind over matter thing, I felt like it had improved, but within 30 minutes I was in pure agony. So I got the ibuprofen capsules, which is what I've been taking. These were £1 for 16 in the pound shop. So to poke there, that hurts, and to poke on the top here, that hurts, that hurts. The other day it did hurt here, but not so much now. They only worked for around 2 hours and I was back in agony again. Like a stabbing sensation here, at the same time on top of my shoulder, stabbing sensation, all of that around the arm, throb, and then a shooting pain down here. I started reading up about, well, it was Kevin who actually provoked that thought. He said chronic stress can lead to this kind of pain. So chronic stress releases cortisol. Too much cortisol will cause you physical pain somewhere, and that physical pain will be exasperated. So if you're in kind of stress like fight or flight mode and you're like that all the time, yeah, you're going to be in pain all the time, basically. The amount of stress I've been through since meeting him, because of everything I go through being with him, it would make sense that this is stress related. Now I've noticed a pattern, but yeah, it does come when I'm stressed. I just hadn't ever linked it before. It's hurt me a little bit. Since I've been home, I haven't been as irate about it. I haven't been like as loud about it. I've been a lot calmer. I've had periods of 4 hours sleep a time, and I'm guessing it's because I'm probably more relaxed, more calm. In the hotel, Kevin was quite neurotic, running around, I don't know what to do, I'm going to call 101, as the pain was really activated, and it was really triggering me. Will you shut up? Because when you're in so much pain, your brain has to be able to focus and concentrate on pain management, which is to relax. So when you're feeling another person's energy around you, how can you relax? And that's why it's really difficult to look after and to care for somebody who's in a lot of pain. Stress in your body isn't always really noticeable, so I noticed this today. I was on the phone to Kevin and he was speaking to somebody, doesn't matter who, but this person said something that wasn't really very nice. And I don't want to be as extreme as to say it stressed me out. It wasn't very nice and it hurt, but not in a point for me to go rah, rah, rah. But at that moment, I did notice, even though I'd taken the ibuprofen and the pain had settled, the throbbing started to come back. And that was when I said to Kevin, I think it could be, because what was just said would stress me out, maybe not to have to, be dramatic about it and vocal about it, but inside of my body, it clearly created a stress message, and it started to hurt. I let that go, relaxed, and it subsided again. It went away again because I'm not very good at explaining stuff. I haven't got any strength. It's frustrating because I don't feel ill, but I can't do anything. There's so much I want to do. I'm not even going to put the camera around this house. There's so much I want to do and I can't do anything. I've just got to sit here holding this arm in my new great big cardigan. Okay, right. Thanks for listening. So it's currently 4:30 a.m. I woke up about 1:30. Just got a hot water bowl behind me. Somebody left a comment on my YouTube about frozen shoulder, so I've had a read up of that. It could be many things, but I guess the outcome is the same in that you have to exercise it. Or like now, I've just managed to get, it took me since 1:30 to get pain free. And I've had my arm in this position for about 3 days now, and I've just managed to straighten it out. Well, that much. I can't go any more than that. I'm lifting my wrist. I can lift my wrist, move my wrists now, my fingers are fine. I can't, from my shoulder to my elbow, I cannot lift it at all. I can do this. It's hurting, but it's bearable if you can believe that it's a good thing. I'm not convinced this is good, but I'm just going to trust the process. I've got my meditation music on. I've tried using my other hand to lift this arm. I can't do it like that either. So I'm not going to push it too far at the moment. I'm glad that I have got my arm a little bit straight. Managed to get my cardigan off. I can't put it, and I'm laying down, I'm not stood up. I can't push it no straighter than that. I need to be a bit pain free. That's it. Ooh. I can't lift my arm up, the upper arm, not even by lifting, not yet. But I am doing this. Well, go on TV, put some light on. I can't get up and put the light on because it's all these wires on my bed and I can't do it. Let's wait for a bright light. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I just put the hot water bottle behind it. I'm so scared of the pain that's going to come for doing this, but I'm going to trust. Irritate it into giving that sharp. Okay, so Emma's got me a couple of things here that will hopefully help me out a little bit, but I've only got one hand to open them. Oh, very tightly wrapped up. So now I've got to try and it's easy. Feels very soft, very spongy. What is this? Oh no, it's the sling. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. That's to carry my arm around with me. It's got a little brace thing there. I'm guessing that will, my arm would go in there. My hand through there, it smells. That'd go over the shoulder and that in there. Yep, I think I got that. So I'll show you that when that's on. So I'm trying to get a bit more pain management today. I'm taking ibuprofen every 2 hours and 1 cocodamol in between if needed. I don't know how much it was, I didn't order it. USB powered shoulder heating pad. Let's get it on. Okay, so it comes with a very cute little bag to store it away. Plug and USB. So, don't know where there's two. That is very soft. Very, very soft. Like a heated blanket, but maybe for your shoulder. Don't know if I'll ever want to let this go. So here, this side, it's got... I plug it in. Do we turn it on? Oh, yeah, it made a clicking noise. Ouch. Oh, blimey. Oh, I don't think I'm... Oh, ouch. I'm going to be in pain by the time I've opened this. Come on. Wow. Just pure softness inside. But it's not turning on. Okay, I pressed and held him and it's gone red. Blue. Presuming that's going to start getting hot. Love how soft it is. Okay, the red setting, so you press and hold to turn it on. Press it and you'll get a solid red, which is its highest heat level. Give it a press. Medium and green is low. Red being the highest, and then press and hold to turn it off. Okay, so this is the heat belt. You just wrap it around you using that. It's not easy to do it yourself, but it's really, really soft. Morning, it's about 2:30. I've just taken 2 ibuprofen and a hot water bottle's wrapped in here. I took it out of the fluffy thing because it wasn't getting hot enough. Now it's too blimmin' hot in this. I'm not actually currently in pain, but I am very scared of it. I'm very stiff. Still can't move. Still no movement, but yesterday I did a lot of exercising. Hoping that's why there's no pain now. Either that or I've just got way too much ibuprofen in me. I'm too topped off on ibuprofen. I'm so bored of TV. I'm so bored of sitting here. I did do a little bit of stuff yesterday, like stuff with using one arm, but I'm so bored. So bored. If my arm is like this, just stiff, if I can be rid of the pain, I won't be as bothered by it. I'll just plod through. Even if it was 6 months, I'd do the exercises and that, but the pain, wow. Yeah, it's a 9 out of 10, even a 10 out of 10 sometimes. It's horrendous. Anyway, still just sitting up here. Laying down isn't as easy as sitting up, so pretty tired, bored, tired, and I guess you've got to be careful depression doesn't start making its way in. Hi, anyone else who's up? Can't sleep? Have a good one. Don't know if you can get the full size of it there. Hold on. So it's quite small and it's like shapy, so I don't think you put a pillowcase on it. You undo it, you unpop that, and you can take some layers out, but if you do that, according to reviews, you can't get that popper back in. Kevin got it, apparently it was 40 quid on Amazon, currently £17. Good morning. So I've got a lot more improvement in my arm. I can now lift to here. I can get to there. I can't lift my arm up yet though. But that is definitely improvement. I've been pain-free for a couple of days. Okay, so good news. She's not convinced it's frozen shoulder. By the movements she was doing, she thinks it's like I can't remember what she called it. So just got to go for an ultrasound so they can see what's going on, so that she knows how far she can push. Because she was lifting it up, she told me relax it, and she pushed it up, which made her able to push it up more than I could. But we did reach a point where I felt like my arm was going to snap off, so just wait for the referral for the ultrasound. Fingers crossed. It's just where I've been laying on it for so long or something. Good morning. clean kitchen. I bleached the whole kitchen, everything, all of that. Everywhere got cleaned yesterday. Which one would you like, Hugh? Do you want to come and get it? Can you manage to come? Come on. Come on, Hugh. Come on. You want me to come to you? Look, you're sitting on a nerve. You're trembling. How about move? Come here. That's better. You're laying on a nerve. Right. Which one? Hold on. Star of the show, Hugh. Right. Would you like this one? Kitty. This isn't about you. Kitty. Did you take it? Oh my god, the cat took it. And you actually ate it too. I don't know if you can really have the big one, Hugo, because your swallowing's not too good. Right, we'll try again. Can we give Kitty? Can we give this to Hugo, please? Get out the camera. Wow, she's stealing the dog treats. Kitty. Hugo's patiently waiting. Get out the camera. Where did I put my coffee? So you see, he struggles to eat now a little bit. It's not as fun for him. But he still wants them. Kitty, go away from him. He's concentrating on eating. Alright, Hugh, just take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Good boy. Nice and slow. You alright? Right, I'm not so confident to be giving you those ones anymore. We're going to find you some soft treats, Hugo. Whatever them things were I just threw away, they probably would have been good for you, but he keeps getting this drawly stuff from his mouth. But I've been giving it a lot of thought, and I think it pretty much is time for him. I think he's not going to get better. He might be okay-ish now, but he's not going to get better. And it was sad yesterday. I was out in the sun with him, and he was so slow. And is he thinking, oh, I can't wait to be in the sun and feel better? It's not going to happen, is it? So for about a week, I've been thinking the same thing, that it probably is time. Isn't it, my boy? Let's not leave it too late, eh? Hi to the camera. Say hi. Hugh. Love you, Hugo. We love the boss. Love you, Hugo boss. Mwah. Come on. Okay, so I'm home alone again, which now means I can talk a bit louder. I talk quiet because I feel like really stupid talking to a phone when people are here. Anyway, don't know what to do, so I'm going to go and make a Miami cake. Farewell, bon voyage. He's shitting his pants, honestly. Right, does anyone else? Does this happen? Let me put the light on. Okay. Does this happen to anyone else? So I'm really, really bored. Yeah, my arm is a bit out of use. I've got some, but I can't do anything high. This is really yellowy. Yeah, so I'm sitting there and I'm like really, really bored, like immensely bored, tragically bored, desperately bored. I'm bored. Anyway, so does anyone else get like that? You're really, really bored and you've got loads of things in your mind that you want to do, but for some reason you just can't do them. And I've got so many ideas. I want to do a dressing room and I want to put a curtain pole on the ceiling. I already know that I don't have the strength to be drilling holes in ceilings and things like that, so I thought I would just glue the bracket to the ceiling, put a pole there, because it's only going to be a bit of oil I want across, so it's pretty easy. I only need this arm to do it. And I'm like, right, let's go do it. I go to get up and I just can't. I don't mean physically as in like I'm stuck, but it's like brain energy or something. And I'm the same with eating. Today it's what, about 5 o'clock now I think, and still not hungry yet. I'm gonna just like force eat this yogurt, hence why I'm waving around a fork, because yeah, we all eat yogurt and fork, right? Anyway, we already talked about the fork situation. You know the fork story. You know the story of the fork. Yeah, strawberry. I'm not keen on strawberry, but strawberry's what I've got. Yes, we know it's a fork. I don't have a spoon. I'm force eating this because I'm not even hungry yet. And it's already 5 o'clock. So yeah, I'm just not getting anything done. I want to take some photos of clothes, do the dressing room, the curtain pole. Quite a lot I want to do, to be honest. For some reason, I'm not having the energy. Oh, damn it. This is about it right now. Tomorrow Kevin wants to go on the London Eye. Yeah. Tomorrow Kevin wants to go on the London Eye. He's already got the 2 tickets, but I don't know now. I don't think there's anyone for him to go with. So, that radiator over there, that's got to be sprayed white. I used to love doing all this stuff. Now I just can't. Utterly boring. I want to take that out the kitchen. I don't want that unit in here anymore. It's only got dog food in it, which I can find to put somewhere else, because I don't particularly like how it's in front of the radiator. Oh, I don't know actually. Oh, I can't even decide. Is it just going to look stupid with nothing there? Probably. That's the radiator. That needs to be sprayed white. And that pink wallpaper's got to go. I only put it up because I found it in the house. I put the dog food on that tray so they don't do that to the carpet. But they still do that to the carpet. Why can't they just keep the head over the bowl? Does anybody else's dog do that? Take the food out the bowl and gotta eat it somewhere else. That's Hugo. Hugo didn't used to do that, to be fair. It's only since, like, you know, now he's deteriorated. But Tia, she'll take it over onto the bed and make the bed really dirty. But yeah. I'm so bored. I am so bored. I'm even doing washing, even though it's only like 4 items. I'm so bored. I need to glue this back on. Had this wallpaper since I lived here about 7 years, but I like it. Why change it? I just need to clean that. I'm bored. Kevin got me that flower quite a while ago. It's actually lasted. I reckon that's got to be a few weeks old now. Still bored. got some little waffles for breakfast. I didn't eat them. I'm still bored. I'm so freaking bored. Okay, so Kevin's gonna be here later on, and I'm still bored. And I was just thinking, what can I do? And I thought, oh, maybe I should put some of this on. I got this a little while ago. I wasn't convinced it would get me very brown, but it actually does. And if you saw my other vlog, you'll see how the palm of my hand went orange. It doesn't look orange or dark. Oh, where's the camera? As you can see. So I'm going to ask Kevin to just rub this on my back and my arms and my legs. He's going to Miami with orange palms. You're going to Miami with orange palms.